My mom was actually the first one who knew about us, and also then the second was my father, and they were from the beginning on very supportive, and they already liked him a lot because they knew him from our first safari together.
I tried to bring this topic to my uncle. He was worried about me, like as Europeans, women are not serious in relationship. Maybe we just have fun for short time and I'm gonna lose my job. Yeah, I remember when I told my mom that I proposed to you, we're going to visit her, and I told her, we all proposed to each other. She was like, you married each other now? Okay, congratulations.
This woman left Europe to find love in Tanzania, but she never expected to find it at an airport gate. Yes, you heard that right.
I was happy to hear this, and I was also like, oh, really? But on the other side also, I was having so much question on myself, like, oh, this is my job, my only job, that I'm safari guide. And now will be that good that I floated with my guest.
For me in the beginning, this decision was a little bit difficult. Of course, I didn't want to break up because it was nothing wrong between us. It was just like problems from outside, like the embassy was telling us, like, you only have these two options. But for me, it was feeling strange that I didn't really decided this by myself.
Noelle and her family arrived for a 10-day safari, unaware it would change her life forever. There she met Jacob, a safari guide. And in one unexpected moment, a powerful connection began.
Sometimes I tell you, I'm just asking, like, why do you want to have this shower? And you, why are you asking why? Why? It's so difficult to ask a question. Sometimes I think now you already used to it, right? But
before now, I can say I was already used to Europeans having the questions. Yes, are you married? Do you have wife? Do you have kid? For us, this is kind of a strange question, but for me, I had the experience with these questions before. And
when I cook and the dinner is done, I'm just telling you, like, Jacob, come, the food is done, it's on the table. And you were telling me, like, why you have to say that so unfriendly? You told me, like, I have to say, like, welcome to the food, my husband.
This is more than just a love story. It's a reminder that sometimes the journey you plan leads you straight to the love you never saw coming.
I'm Noelle, I'm 24 years old and I'm from Germany. I'm a student in the university and I'm studying to become a teacher. And in my free time I travel a lot.
I'm Jacob, 30 years old, from Tanzania. I'm a safari guide.
Every love story has a beginning. Jacob, Noelle, where did this all begin?
We first met in Kilimanjaro International Airport. Noelle and his family were coming in Tanzania for a safari for 10 days. That's the first time, so it was evening. I just picked her up and drove her to the hotel.
Yeah, and I was really tired from the flight, so at first I didn't really recognize you. It was just like, I just thought like, oh, our driver, he can park good, but more I just sleep on the whole day. And the next day I remember we were in the hotel and you were waiting for us and wanted to see us, but I was sleeping.
Yeah, the second day really I was there. I was expecting to give them a short city tour for Arusha, but they were still tired, and then
we waited hours and hours for us. But then, like the next day, we were in our first national park in Tarangire, and we had a lot of fun there. We just wanted to change the car because my father is really tall, and the windows, they were like too small for him, so he could not look outside when he sits normal. And we were in contact with his company, what he was working for, and wanted to change the car, but for some reason they told us if we change the car then we have to change the guide also, and really didn't wanted that because we had like a good day already with him. And in the evening, like, it seems to be there were no solution to change the car without changing the guide, and so we said goodbye after our first first day together, and we didn't even change our numbers. And I was like, I really thought like I will see you again.
Yeah, she's right. They were so nice to us, and I was a driver that speaks French, and we had another guy that speaks Germany. And on their need of new car, this was almost bring the separation between us for the journey. So in the evening, we say goodbye to them, and we drive back to Arusha, and then. Luckily, in the night, I had a call again from my office that I have to drive back. We can keep going on a safari. But from the first day of the safari Tangier, I already found out how nice she is, how friendly she is with me and her family. So from there, we had to drive back on the next day in the morning. And we picked them up, and we were heading Serengeti.
And I was already sad in the night that I will never see you again. But then, at the next moment, suddenly he was standing there again, and I was really happy to see you again. And then we continued with our safari, and I think we both kind of liked each other, and sometimes we had eye contact in the mirror.
Yeah, sure. I was frequently finding her eyes on the mirror when I look on the driving mirror, like to look for my guests if they are all okay. When I bring the eyes, I found her looking at me. So I was with my safari guide glass, and I was kind of feeling a little bit shy.
So, and we changed, I asked him for his number, and we changed because in the beginning it was we were playing cards always in the evening on safari with my parents, and I wanted to write him hey, you want to come now to play cards? And actually then when we first talked alone was because my fear of spiders. Because we were in the camp where a lot of spiders were there, and I'm really scared of them, and I didn't want it to be any longer in this camp. And then I was just writing you can we meet already before the night so I can go out of this camp now? I can go out of this tent. And then you said yes, sure. And we were driving the car back to the guide's side. Yeah, the sensor guy.
Yeah, sure. She ride me, then I was there early before dinner, and then I asked her that I can drive and park the car on the side of the guide tents. Then we had a walk there to the main tent for dinner, but we were just talking, and on the car she just told me oh, my mom thinks you are cute.
And I added on it, and I think she's right.
yeah, I really had I think she is right. Then
you were really?
I was happy to hear this, and I was also oh, really? But on the other side also, I was having so much question on myself, oh, this is my job, my only job, that I'm safari guide. And now will be that good that I floated with my guest. I was quite also afraid on the other hand, but on the other hand, I feel yes, she has fear with spider, and we keep being friends, and we talk about other.
And actually, you told me later that he was already trying to get a new job, because he was already expecting, oh, if I talk with her now, then I will lose my job. And then he was already doing online at the same time when we were still on safari. You did another job interview.
Yeah, I was doing was another safari to a company. I was expecting to start working with them. Yeah. If anything happened.
Yeah. Okay, and then after the safari,
after the safari, I drove them back to the airport, and then at the airport, I give her 200 Tanzania shilling, the coin, with a picture of lion, and because I really like the lion, and I was feeling this is the good exchange, and she gave me her her blue earring. So it was quite beautiful and expensive from her.
Noelle, when your feet left African soil, your hearts refused to leave each other behind. What happened when you had to face the distance?
Yeah, then we had to say goodbye to each other at the airport, and it was really, really sad because we were like not sure when we will see each other again or if we will see each other again, because it's like really far. And we were already talking about that maybe you can visit us one day in Europe, but you told me like something about like maybe in 2 years I will come to Germany. Yeah.
And I was always thinking like maybe in 2 years I would just travel to Europe. I didn't think how difficult it is.
Yeah, we found out later.
Until we start Noelle comes again back and
yeah, so I flew back and to Germany, and then we started calling each other very often and talking on the phone and like almost every day talking via video calls, and we got to know each other better. And then I decided to come to Tanzania again, to visit him alone this time.
Yeah, I remember she came alone and she just booked another safari. We were actually in the high season, and it was not easy for me to have a chance to stop the job, because also I was not sure like I'm stopping for a short time. And then so we had the safari with her for 1 week, and then we stayed again something like 1 week in Arusha. Then we flew to Zanzibar.
And it was your first time in the plane and first time in Zanzibar also.
Yeah, it was my first time, and I was really scared of the plane. When it started going up, I was feeling like, oh, maybe it will fall down. And then
so like there in these 3 weeks, we kind of like found out that we
like each other.
Yeah. And that we will continue with this. And yeah, when I came back to Germany again, it was like going on and on with the video calls, and we were already trying to plan about like that now next time maybe Jacob can visit me in Germany.
Yes, we planned it. Yeah, we planned it that I have to visit her. I thought it was a very easy process, like just having a passport.
In Africa, some families keep their secrets close. In Europe, families ask questions. But for you both, it meant embracing the unexpected. How did your families react when they knew you were in a relationship?
First, for me, I can say I'm living with my uncle. And the first thing that I tried to bring this topic to my uncle. He was worried about me, like as Europeans, women are not serious on relationship. Maybe we just have fun for short time and I'm gonna lose my job. And then I tried to bring this to my mom, and my mom didn't care. Didn't have time for it or think of anything about this. Yeah, and yes, I have I can say I have some of my brother. They get married. They never even told us. They have family. They have children. It's different. I can say maybe some of African parents or Tanzanian parents, they don't much care about these things.
I think it's too personal. Like you don't share so much of your personal life.
Yeah, we don't share so much like our personal life. But some of families, I can say they share about this. It's a bit different depending with the family. Yeah, I remember when I told my mom that I proposed to you, we're going to visit her, and I told her, we already proposed to each other. She was like, you married each other now. Okay, congratulations. And I was just like this.
She didn't even understand like your proposal. Like, no, we are not really married, but like, what is this then? Yeah, and my parents were, my mom was actually the first one who knew about us. And also then the second was my father, and they were from the beginning on very supportive, and they already liked him a lot because they knew him from our first safari together, and they were like, even when we came to when I came the first time alone to Tanzania, they talked with him before on the phone and told him like, you have to like all the time be with her. And they were like already trusting him a lot, and they helped us a lot during the visa process. I think without them it would not even be possible that we are now sitting here together in Germany, married. So yeah, they were really supportive, and there was no any problems. I think also the rest of my family and friends were really fine with our relationship. It was just like my grandparents, they were worried that I will maybe move to Tanzania and they will never see me again, which I told them, like, this will not happen, you will still see me. And also they were scared, like when they meet Jacob, that they cannot talk with him because of the language, because my grandparents, they cannot speak so well English, and Jacob doesn't speak German yet so perfectly, but it's still for now it's going better and better, and I think they don't have any problems anymore now that they know you.
Ja, wir sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch mit den Eltern und
so Jacob is learning German now.
True love is forged in the fires of real, grinding, painful obstacles. What challenges have you faced in your relationship?
Yeah, challenges that we face in a relationship. The first, I can say, was on the side of visa.
The biggest challenge was definitely the visa.
And was quite not sure that maybe I will come here, because in the beginning we have applied for the tourist visa, Schengen visa, and it's got refused 2 times. So I've been staying in Dar es Salaam for 1 month just to make sure I have the Schengen visa, but
2 weeks, right?
Nearly 1 month.
That's also cultural differences. He has a different idea of time.
No.
It was 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay. I thought I had a month there. Okay. 3 weeks. So it's feeling like a month. After everything gets difficult and harder, we thought having successful to have my visa, what brings me in Dar es Salaam, then I feel like I was there so long for nothing, and
yeah,
I was having confusion on this.
And then how you feel when they refused it?
For me, I was just having a feeling that it will not make work. And also, I remember I called Noelle. I was kind of give up. Then was so strange to find out that she's coming in 2 days again back to Tanzania just for this.
It's strange.
For me, I didn't think that she will come so quick, but was motivating me that nothing is impossible. Things are possible, and then yes, she came and then we find a way, and the way was the marriage visa.
Yeah. And also this process was really, really complicated, and we had a lot of stress about this. I think only very less couples, they have so early in their relationship so much stress and so many difficult decisions to make. And we had that all in our beginning already. And we had to find out the whole visa process, and it was really difficult. Like, Germany is really strict with this. It's even difficult to find all the documents and what they require in Tanzania. Like, for example, the German embassy needed the proof of address from him. And it's crazy because the requirement is that they want to have like a street name and a house number, which is existing in Germany, but it's not existing in Tanzania. And it's so strange, because what do you write there if this is not existing? Like, the street doesn't have a name and the house doesn't have a number. So what do we do then? And it's really like, was really difficult. Or like the embassy, they wanted to have like his birth certificate unlaminated, and all the important documents in Tanzania are laminated. So we needed to get a new birth certificate for him, and we even had to pay them money that they don't laminate it. And like, it was really difficult, and they had to go to so many authorities, like even to the embassy for legalization. Then they had to go to German official translation. I had to travel back to Germany. We had some appointments here. They go in front of the court and to the immigration office, back to the embassy in Dar es Salaam, and so complicated just want to have one person here. And yeah, they are really strict with that. But we made it.
Yeah. And at the end, then I flew here in Germany in this last December, and then we were married.
And
Government marriage.
And when did you came? Like 1 week before the marriage?
Yes, I come 1 week before the marriage.
It was really short time to prepare everything.
I just had the email that my visa is out and I have to pick it up, so I just went there to take the visa. And the same, I didn't stay even 2 days.
Yeah, and you were driving 12 hours in the night to Dar es Salaam to pick up the visa, and you were just, and the next day you were already flying to Germany. And it was really short time to organize everything, but in the end I think we didn't care about so much. It was just important that you were here and that we could marry finally, and it worked. And yeah, now he has a permanent stay in Germany, and we can now we were in Tanzania just a few days ago, and it was no problem anymore for him we were just, for the first time we flew together from Tanzania to Germany, and
it was just visa.
And we didn't have to say goodbye at the airport. That was really special for us. We could just fly together, and it worked everything perfectly fine. And so now it was all worth it, and hopefully all the difficulties in our past.
Maybe I have another something that is challenge that I face with Noelle. I think this part we have to edit it on the other part. You can just take it back.
I can't say it.
Yeah. For the first time, I had someone that I have to share my life with, and I think this is a bit strange. Maybe a lot of Tanzanian, or I can say maybe Africans, like to tell your wife about your account, your band that you send me you land. This is the money I have, and this is so different.
Not only with the money, it's just like
it's with everything. You have to talk with your wife, your partner. While it's kind of not existing. Why in Tanzania I think it's like, why should someone knows about my band?
But it's your wife.
Why should even I think I grew up and I had this kind of talk with so many, like why, like even you ask your friend like, how much do you get paid per month in this job? It's like, it's my life. What you want to know?
Yeah, that's really different.
But people are so open. You ask, you feel like these questions can be private, but you ask and it's friendly and you get answered.
It's so different. Like even in Germany, it's like considered as very, very friendly. If you ask questions, it means like, I'm interested in you. I want to get to know you better. So it's like a good sign if someone asks questions. But in Tanzania, it's considered as very unfriendly and disrespectful. Like, why you want to know something about my private life? So it's like, this is like a communication is very different from Tanzania and German. And we also realized that in our relationship, like sometimes I tell you, I'm just asking like, why do you want to have this shower? And you like, why are you asking why? Why? It's so difficult to ask a question sometimes. I think now you're already used to it, right? But
and before now, I can say I was already used to Europeans having the questions. Yes. Yeah. Are you married? Do you have wife? Do you have kid? For us, this is kind of a strange question, but for me, I had the experience with these questions before, and
also, like you remember what I really think is funny when I cook and the dinner is done, I'm just telling you like, Jacob, come, the food is done, it's on the table, and you were telling me like, why you have to say that so unfriendly? You told me like I have to say like, welcome to the food, my husband.
No, it really is strange how you are calling me Jacob, the food.
Yeah.
Hey, even you cannot call the dog like that. Like,
I cannot even.
hey, Nikki, food. No, you just have to be soft. Hey,
Why?
Jacob.
No, I'm just meaning that food is done.
I never do this to you. I come peaceful to you and
It's peaceful. I mean it peaceful.
was kind of
So that's sometimes like, but we're mostly laughing about the communication between us. Sometimes I was asking you, like, can we leave now or not? You were like, why or not why?
It's like it has to be now or never.
But most of the time we're laughing about that, the differences, right?
Yeah. We have been together now for 1 year and a half. And yeah, and we are married now, but maybe before married or before me to come to Europe because we like to marry each other here in Europe. And then, but before Noelle was in Tanzania, and before comes again to Tanzania for the third time, flew back there. I was already started to process my passport and visa. Good luck, I had a passport, and the problem comes to the visa. It was really difficult.
Yeah, and they refused his visa 2 times. First, we applied for the tourist visa, the normal Schengen visa to Europe, and they refused it 2 times. And we really didn't expect it that. We thought, like, really maybe naive. We thought, like, it would work. And it didn't. And we were really disappointed by this 2 times. And when they denied it, I flew to Tanzania again very spontaneously. And then we had to find out how will we do that now, because there's like only, like, we talked with the lawyer also, and it seemed to be like there are only 2 options now, either to break up or to marry.
Of course, when Noelle brings this idea, like I talk with the lawyer and we have these options, like we either break up or we marry each other. Then I found, like, when we marry each other, then we love each other. Why can't we marry each other? For me also was, I can say, right time. I have a partner that loves me and that loves her. And what the meaning of marriage is for us to keep bonding each other, to have still growing up our bonding and to keep loving each other. It's like we're not just bonding, it's love, but in another way that we're just bonding, is me and you forever. And why can't we make this? Then we decide to marry each other.
But for me in the beginning, this decision was a little bit difficult. Of course, I didn't want to break up because it was nothing wrong between us. It was just like problems from outside, like the embassy was telling us, like, you only have these 2 options. But for me, it was feeling strange that I didn't really decided this by myself. And I feel also like it's too early to make this decision if we will marry now. But yeah, in the end, it was definitely the right decision. And I was coming to Tanzania to stay there half a year. I was doing volunteering, and we also actually started to build a house at the same time, what we rent now on Airbnb. And yeah.
Yes, sure. Noelle, she was in Tanzania for the 6 months. She was volunteering. And in this moment, we had a lot to do. We had to keep running our safari company. And at the same time, we're building the house. So while we were always going with our guests in safari, she was always there with us. And then because we already have planned that we have to marry each other, we're just waiting for the marriage visa. Yes, I was also having the plan of proposing on her. So
it was really a surprise. I mean, we already agreed on that we will marry, but I didn't expect that he will do a proposal, and he did it in safari again. And we were there with our friends, and it was really nice, and a nice camp, this time without spiders. And he made like a heart with roses, and then he proposed to me, and gave me gave me a ring. And then it was official. And so and after it, we were living in our own house, what we built by ourselves. And as you said, it was a lot to do, like visa things at the same time. It took us like very long. It was very hard process and complicated. And then building the house, doing the safaris company, it was many things to do at the same time.
The differences between you were not obstacles. They were the very things that made your love extraordinary. What is the most interesting thing in your relationship?
We have so much interesting things in our relationship.
I think we have many cultural differences with what other people would consider as interesting.
And yes, on this, when we say cultural difference, there are so many. When it comes, I say like soon coming, and then for me, maybe I can say soon as we understand it's different as they understand.
Yeah, because you say, I'm living now. And for me, now means like right now. Now. But for you, it means like now can also mean like maybe half an hour or in 1 hour. When it came to house construction, it was very often that like our the house constructors,
Fundis,
is in Tanzania or the Fundis, that they, for example, told us like, oh no, I will bring it tomorrow. And then we stayed like the whole day at home and we're waiting for it. And they didn't come. And we called them again, like, you said you will come today, but you didn't. And they say again, like, no, I will come tomorrow. We wait another day at home and they still didn't come. And then it turns out like after 1 week we stayed at home and we're like waiting. We're waiting that they suddenly told us like, no, we are not even in Arusha. We are just like somewhere else. Like, why you didn't told me that? Like, you just told me every day that you will come. And I was getting mad about it, but Jacob always told me like, yeah, but they will come. They will come. I think it's a big difference, right?
yeah. Another big difference that we have is, I can say maybe they are quite similar. I don't know what can I say on this.
You cannot say about that when he wanted to live together, that it's been right.
Oh yeah. Another thing is in Tanzania, when you live together for some months, then you're married. This is the difference that in German, friends can live and can stay together, and it's not considered as marriage.
Not even friends, like just you're being in a relationship. You can even be like 10 or 20 years not married, but living together. And in Tanzania, it's just like you live at least a few months together, and that means you're already married. So we did something very unpopular in Tanzania. We already lived together before we moved.
Sure.
And already people were calling me already his wife. There is like, no, is this word existing? Your girlfriend? Not really, right?
Maybe it's existing, but very rare.
You always say to friends when they're in a relationship, you always say like him and her wife, and then I'm telling you like it's not the wife, it's just like the girlfriend.
Yeah, we have this word girlfriend called in Swahili it's chumba, but it's
I never heard that.
Yeah, it's very rare and we're not quite using it.
Yeah.
Maybe people who are very serious in a relationship, then they have this kind of fiancé, it's in chumba, I think, or girlfriend. And then, but not so often that we are using this word.
And I think another interesting thing about our relationship is that we are now like living between two countries, and we are living half in Germany and half in Tanzania. We already built our lives in Tanzania. We have a house there. We're building a business there. And at the same time, we have also like a life in Germany. And I think that's really not so often for many people to live in two so different countries.
Yeah.
And we are still working on it, that we can do that in the future also. And I hope that will
work out.
It will work out, yes.
Jacob and Noelle show us that real love is a choice, built on courage, commitment, and choosing each other every day, no matter the distance or challenges. True love doesn't depend on where you are, but on who you choose to stand with. Thank you for watching. This is Trend Pulse. Subscribe, like, join our membership, and let the world know Jacob and Noelle's love story.